Ba-da-dum. And I don't know how your bags are doing, but my alts are like looking phenomenal today. And you know what? Guess who told you about the dollar cost average into Bitcoin and then diversifying your portfolio? Thank you all for joining me. It is finally paying off. I've been feeling like a stupid dumb over the course of the last few weeks while I watched Bitcoin pump, and I was like, damn, I diversified for alt season. And guess what? Today is my day. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day too. Thank you to all of you who are joining me. Thank you to those of you who are joining me on Twitter at CryptoFinally, and thank you to those of you who are joining me on Periscope at CryptoFinally. Please, if you're only on one platform, join me on the other. Periscope is fun because you can get notifications for these without actually needing to see all my tweet and deletes, which you can now find in the fleets. So thank you all for being here. As you can see, I am really excited. Things are happening. Ethereum is 540 motherfucking dollars. Can you believe it? We have been like screaming for $500 ETH for so long, and now I just feel like a jackass. I was buying up in the 300s, and obviously it went down to what, like 90 in March. So if you haven't been accumulating, I don't know what to tell you. The dollar cost average strategy works. I am over 150% up on my Bitcoin from the dollar cost average strategy. Started buying in weekly basis from the all-time highs in December 2017. Every bag I have is in profit. That is right. Sometimes you can really simplify the ways you can make money with cryptocurrency. Literally, the dollar cost average strategy, which I keep advocating for. Guys, that is the number. I'm 150% up on the dollar cost average strategy. Buy in weekly, whatever you can. Buy in monthly, whatever you can. If you go online, Google Bitcoin dollar cost average calculator, and you can see these insane numbers that I'm talking about. Even if you had started DCA at all-time highs last year, December 2017, you would still be over 150% up right now. So guys, it is not too late to buy. Please consider the dollar cost average strategy if you're a brand new person, if you don't want to get involved in all this crazy trade stuff, if you're wondering, can I afford a full Bitcoin? You don't need to. But I really do recommend that you do this, you look into it, and you find ways to start stacking sats now. Because the fact of the matter is, and I know that I'm screaming, I'm so excited. The fact of the matter is that right now, people are starting to consider Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, as money. These technologies are being adapted on a mainstream level. We're seeing PayPal, we are seeing Chase, we are seeing Citibank, we are seeing Grayscale, we are seeing Square, Cash App, all of these people starting to adopt cryptocurrency as a whole. And guess what? Monetary policy's never seen some shit like that before. So if you're excited, you should be. And if you're not excited, and you should be excited. Guys, you should have just as much enthusiasm as I do right now because we're getting rich. Um, just so you know, we might go up, we might go down. This is not a promise to you that it won't go back down again. Newbies who are getting in on a dollar cost average strategy. That is why I advocate for you to do it that way, as opposed to buying all in at once. If you're worried that Bitcoin is going to be up and down, and it will because it's a volatile asset, but it's heading up. If you check the logarithmic chart, you know for a fact that we've been going up this whole time. If you dollar cost average in, you are eliminating your risk, guys, by buying in on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. You are hitting that investment at different levels and averaging out what your average investment cost is, right? So if Bitcoin was at 5K, 6K, 7K, 8K, you're going to get an average of your investment as opposed to putting it all in at 18K. Now, if you are an all-in kind of rich motherfucker and you are ready to make some money, just do it. But if you're not an all-in rich motherfucker, please listen to my dollar cost average strategy because it's actually really helpful and it will help you profit. Interestingly enough, I've been seeing all these traders tweeting about if they had just hodled, they would have made more money. Follow CryptoFinally for simple cryptocurrency and Bitcoin advice, guys. I'm speaking to you as average consumers. I get it. I am not a big tech heavy nerd. I'm not breaking this shit down to a level that you don't understand. I am trying to tell you that these simple techniques really can help you out. And over time, if you believe in your investments, if you believe in this as a long-term store of value, it will pay off, and it has for me. I have been dollar cost averaging in for 2 years on a weekly basis, guys. If you don't believe my numbers, go check that out, the Bitcoin dollar cost average calculator. There are a lot of really good resources out there, and you can take a look. It actually doesn't make a difference if you dollar cost average in and invest every week or every month. It also doesn't make a difference how much money you put in. Obviously, your returns are going to be a percentage and relative to how much money you put in the first place, right? Uh, but you're still going to be able to average in on those returns, guys. So you put $50 in a week, you put $5 in a week, whatever you need to do. You do not need to spend $18,000 to get involved with Bitcoin. It is just not necessary. I'm 16. Tell your friends. Actually, don't. That's gross. I tell them that I'm 21. That's okay by me too. I am way older, and that's all right too. Bitcoin keeps me young. So, guys, I am going to scroll through and see some of the notes that you've left in the chat right now, some of the comments. If you have anything to say to me, please let me know which bags of yours are pumping. I can't believe that ETH is at $540. Whoa. Also, Doge pumped like 17%, probably more at this point because now we're boom. Once I purchase a Bitcoin, is it hard to sell? No. Once you purchase Bitcoin, it is not difficult to sell because the fact of the matter is people want your Bitcoin. What will be hard to do in the long run will be to actually buy a Bitcoin. You want to buy Bitcoin right now and have it in your own custody. Selling is super, super simple. You can go through simple apps. Like, honestly, I know we all hate Coinbase, but you can sell on Coinbase. Sometimes they shut down at the highs, so it's a little rough. I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. If you use Cash App on your phone, you can sell your Bitcoin through Cash App, and it can go directly into your bank account. Those are for people in the United States. Also, if you want to buy and sell Bitcoin, Metal Pays Me at Metal Pay. It's at Metal Pays Me. Metal Pay. They are one of my sponsors, and you can buy Bitcoin from them for 0% fees. Right? So you'll see if you go try to buy Bitcoin somewhere like Coinbase. I actually had this conversation with my mother recently because she wanted to invest, and Bitcoin was around 16K. I'm like, oh my God, now you want to invest? And I had to explain to her, listen, there will be fees associated with the buys if we do it in these ways. And the fees are going to be hefty per buy. Again, that's in relation to how much money you're spending. But if you go to MetalPay, they are at Metal Pays Me on Twitter, or you can go to metalpay.com. You can buy Bitcoin for 0% fees, and that's actually going to really cut it down. And I suggest it right now because Bitcoin's pumping. You might be buying high, but if you're just starting that dollar cost average strategy, really it's what you want to do to get involved. Yes, Metal Pay. They are at Metal Pays Me on Twitter. And again, Bitcoin 0% fees. Buy it that way. You don't need to be wasting your money on the man. They have enough. Like, Coinbase has enough money. I don't need to give them fees. Will this be saved so you can rewatch the video? Creepy. But yes, guys, if you want to come back in and you want to watch this video and hear about this advice about Bitcoin that I'm giving to you, the advice about how dollar cost average in, how you can make money and profit on a simple strategy. Guys, you do not need to be the nerd of the world in order to make money with Bitcoin. You do not actually need to understand all of the inner workings to get involved in Bitcoin, and that's something that I advocate for. Now listen, I get how Bitcoin works. I've been around. I've been here for a while. But for you as a common consumer, as somebody who is just getting involved right now, I'm assuming that the most of you are joining me on Periscope right now, and I'm so happy to see that. But for those of you who are joining me right now and just starting to learn about Bitcoin, like this is something that you want to be able to dabble your feet in slowly. And so by doing a dollar cost average strategy, you will learn. You will become better at this. And you will learn tactics and strategies that work for you specifically, and you will be able to profit from that. You will have a return similar to the one that I had if shit goes as planned. But guys, again, I'm going to reiterate the volatility. It does go up and down. But it's never a bad time to get yourself involved, and it's simpler than it seems, and we can make it simpler for you. It doesn't need to be as difficult as everything. I know that if you're searching YouTube right now and you're maybe trying to learn about cryptocurrency through that, it might seem a little difficult. There's a barrier for entry for people who might not understand the stuff that's going on YouTube with that very technical stuff, the technical analysis, the trading, the charting, all those things. But guys, we just want to simplify that for you. So go ahead, start your dollar cost average strategy, like get your feet in the game. And I promise that if you continue to pay attention and you continue to research, or you continue to just come into my like sassy live streams, you will learn something. And you're going to be able to learn something that you can take with you, and you're going to be able to benefit from that. Okay, guys? So please, just get your feet wet. Don't be scared. Put $5 in today. If everyone in this room goes and puts $5 into Bitcoin today, if you don't have an investment, guys, go go get Metal Pay, and you can buy it with 0% fees. If you would like an affiliate code, just to like get your ref link started, you can hit me up because again, they are one of my sponsors. But thank you guys for making it simple. My mom loves Metal Pay now. I love you, love you, love you, Bitcoiners. This has been a really, really fun chat. We have averaged about 250 people in here the entire time. You guys are fucking sick. If you are following me on Twitter, please go follow me on Periscope at Crypto Finally, where you can subscribe and get notifications for just these AMAs, where we're going to talk more about earning Bitcoin and just like my silly little life, I guess. If you're following me on on Periscope, please go follow me on Twitter at Crypto Finally, and you're gonna get like everyday updates of me. There are videos of me dancing in a Doge mask. It's super, super fun. I'm fun. I keep it real. If you want to see something less fun, but more educational, please go follow me on YouTube at Crypto Finally. We're going to find more educational content. I've got many videos about the dollar cost average strategy, how you can get yourself involved. I've got links to the Bitcoin dollar cost average calculators that I mentioned today. If you think I am cute, you can follow me on Instagram at Crypto Finally, and that's where I post all of my selfies. And if you want to watch me in a decentralized way because you are a crypto fanatic and not necessarily a newbie, you can go follow me on Library and BitChute at Crypto Finally, where I post my videos on the blockchain. As always, tune into my fleets because my fleets are sick nasty and the best fleets in crypto. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult the rest of you, but maybe you should get more exciting. As always, it has been your girl, Crypto Finally, and I love you, I love you, I love you, Bitcoiners. Let's make some money. I will be back soon. Goodbye, guys.